Actually, afternoon. We're going to bring out Corey Seals. This is the one we had a mental health for. As you saw in the report, there is extensive history. He was found to be competent now.
He's found
to be competent.
Really?
I thought. Yes, that's what I
have you been?
I was kind of surprised with it, Judge, especially with his history, and so I can give you kind of a rewind and a present. The reason why, if you can recall, that I asked for the evaluation when I was trying to go over his cases with him, I started off with the felony. He's adamant, I don't have a felony, I don't have a felony, I don't have a felony. I try to show him on my computer that you have a felony, and he goes into a ball in the cell, lays down, goes into a ball, right? That's when I asked for the mental health evaluation. Come back, I'm reading some things, and I'm like, wow, I was kind of surprised with how he was with the doctor as far as on the evaluation or the examination. So I was thinking to myself, maybe he was coming down off of drugs possibly, because, you know, you can have two things can be true. You can have a drug issue and a mental health issue, and maybe he's doing a little bit better now, because I was a little bit surprised with how he was able to relate to the doctor. Today, after speaking with the state and getting a time served offer, I wanted to relay that back to him. Again, we start off with the felony. This time he gets very upset. I do not have a felony. And I'm like, Mr. Seals, I have no reason to lie to you. You do have a felony.
You able to bring him out and talk to him?
Well, that's what I was hoping, because if we can, I disagree with the doctor's evaluation, but at the same time, if we can.
I agree with you. You know, maybe it depends on who the doctor he sees. Why don't we get, you know, in life, when you don't get one opinion that you think is right, what do? Right. And I think that that's what we need to do. Now, if we get a second opinion from another person and they say the same thing, I don't know. So Seals, how's jail? You, in the 7 years that you and I have been dancing together, you have never, ever, not once, ever appeared on your own. You get out of jail and do whatever you want to do, and you pick up a new case, and then we let you out, and you keep doing it over and over. The days of catch and release are over. Do you understand? You also have an assault in the felony court as well. It looks like an assault of a employee of the jail. Is that what that is, guys?
It is, Your Honor.
It's a detention officer.
It looks like you got into a fight with someone at the jail and they charged you with a felony assault. This was June 1st. What I would like to do is have you talk to one of our doctors to see where we go from here. Do we need to send you to a place where we have you evaluated and see how we can get you forward with your life? I don't know. But what we are doing now is not working. I will not take any more pleas of guilty on your cases. Do you understand? So let's try to get a second opinion. Regardless, with the felony open, he's not going anywhere as it is anyways.
Yes, Your Honor.
And it looks like the felony is set for October 8th. So is it possible that we ask for a different evaluator for a comp? Or do they only have one person?
No, they have multiple assessors. I think he did a TRS, or was it a competency evaluation?
Competency evaluation.
Just a comp evaluation. And they're saying that he came back competency, but do you understand that you have the felony open? Do you understand that you're charged with a felony? But you have one that's open. No what? Yes. I'm telling you, you do. Say that again?
I ain't got no felony.
You mean you don't have a felony on your record, or you're not charged with a felony? Which one?
I ain't got no felony.
You
And you might get charged with a felony currently. Yes, that's what we talked about. You have a charge with felony assault.
Mr. Hatton, I think he's right.
No, and I'm not talking about his history. I was trying to, this is the same thing we talked about. You're charged currently with a felony. That's what we're talking about. You currently have a felony charge, an active felony charge for the assault of a public servant.
You are right. You don't have any felonies on your record, but you were charged with a felony right now. But you're right. You have no felonies on your record. That's right. I don't see it. Do you?
I don't have it.
You have no felonies on your record, but you are now charged with a felony. Do you understand that? It's okay. I want you to know what you're facing. That's it. And you got into a fight at the jail and they ended up charging with a felony now. You remember that? Okay. So we would like you to talk to a doctor to see where we should go from here. And then we'll see what they say.
But that's why, if you could read the report, as far as the interaction that the doctor said, as far as how he was talking about his own case, you can see it now. I don't see how that was possible. As far as the doctor was saying that he was able to talk about his case, to relate as far as, now he did, I think he was only focused on his felony attorney, which I can understand that as far as, remembering who his attorneys are. But he never makes mention of a second attorney. He never makes mention of the case itself, but the doctor, I guess, said that he had a better interaction that I haven't seen. What you see now is what I.
Are you taking any medication? No.
In jail, he was prescribed some antipsychotics, Judge, because he was diagnosed multiple times with schizophrenia, and I forget what the other diagnosis is, but it's very akin to schizophrenia.
Will you take your medication? Will you take it if they give it to you?
We'll try again, Judge. I think
Let's
try again.
let's see what they say, and maybe, say it again. Benadryl. How do you get Benadryl? In the jail? Do they give Benadryl in the jail? Really?
Prescribed, yes.
Okay. We would like you to talk to a doctor, though. Yeah. Well, you have a felony that's open. We can't do anything here. But you do. You do. You have one that's open. You saw.
Can I ask him if he remembers the facts of the case?
Sure.
I'll just talk after. Sir, do you remember possibly kicking a detention officer in the groin after trying to transfer you to your cell? Do you remember anything like that happening?
I don't know. I guess let's have him talk to someone else and see where it goes, and then. But I think that we would be underserved by just continuing to plead guilty and just let him out. I don't think that's the right thing to do.
There's something that's missing, Judge. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm with you. I agree. And, but it could be also, you ever watch the movie Primal Fear?
Oh, definitely.
So who knows?
That's what I was
don't
worried
know.
about too, Judge, because after reading the report, that's why I talked directly to the state, because I was like, well, maybe if there is something that was bothering him before that he came into the jail with, maybe I was talking to him too fresh off of that, if there was some kind of substance abuse, right? But then when, I had the same experience today as I did the last time, I just,
Let's try it again. Can we?
I just need a little bit of clarity. So am I scheduling him for a TRAS assessment?
No,
Okay,
no,
so
another
actual
comp.
competency evaluation. I can't-
We want a second opinion.
Okay, I can't do that.
Also, so I generated the motion and the order for that, it was done, it was found competent. So I was told that if another one is done, it would be for sanity. But are we doing another competency?
Correct.
So that I need to check because I don't know how.
Okay, I can reach out to her. Don't worry, we'll try, we'll reach out to her to see how we can work out the nitty-gritty and get it done.
Hey, Judge.
Talk to them and let them know what's going on so we can figure out how to help you. We want to help you, Mr. Seals, so you stop coming back to jail. Okay? Okay.